Right, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. It's been few days since I recorded the last episode, so we're gonna do a little bit of a catch-up. I did play the game, I did play some other game, so I wasn't regular on a daily basis, but there's many things that we need to focus on. We are almost done with the breeder reactors, but there's many changes that I did. The electricity seemed to be... don't you be twitching on me, buddy boy there. There's gonna be a lot of balancing in this episode. We're gonna have to see what we need to balance in order to... Whoop. Alright, this is the storage. I was like, why am I not shipping this? No, all good. This is just the alumina storage, because I think we need alumina for the production of the... these bad boys. I think there's an alumina needed right there. So alumina is needed to create the sapphire wafer. I think it's pronounced wafer. Yeah, could comment. Don't, I mean, like, if I'm mispronouncing this, let me know. So yeah, so this is why the storage is there. Okay, rockets are going out regularly. I'm just gonna queue up more of them. Look at this. Everything is already. Let me just see the space. We can go for the next level. I'm worried. I'm concerned. I'm a warrior. That's who I am by nature. But this is what we have at the moment. I'll probably let it run for a minute to see how this is gonna cope and if everything that we have here is running okay. But let's do a little bit of a overview what we have. We have problems later. Uranium rod problem. This is just a heads up for myself. This is we have more nuclear fuel than we ever had before. Yep, than we ever had before, because it's queuing not only in these storages but the whole conveyor belt here, and this one is working. This one is still a problem. I don't. We might get stuck in this as to see what's creating some problems over here. But this is something to. I don't think it's concerning, but I'm 100% sure it shouldn't be 103.4%, 5 even. So something to be. It was one time I did have the problem with when I had to probably lower it down. Let's try this way. Let's try this way, and then let's turn it back on, and see how this is gonna react now. Yeah, that's what I wanted to just give it a go. Okay, uranium is being mined. I just went crazy and said, okay, you know what, I don't care anymore about where's what, just start mining all of it. So I started mining uranium the old-fashioned way. These retaining walls are useless. I'm probably gonna step away from these retaining walls. Anyway, next stop, cooling works like a charm. Somebody mentioned on Reddit that brine is a polluter, but it's not. Brine. Actually, I didn't check my people in a while. Whoa. This is working, but it's actually reserve is low. That's good to know. We're running out of dinosaur juice. This is absolutely not a problem. Actually, you know what I could do? I could move the port from here to a greener pasture, maybe, and then just initially just send the oil in this direction. Probably I'm gonna be reshuffling the oil supplies. Oil is such a low thing that I use these days, so yeah, so we'll talk about it. What I wanted to show you, sand here. I'm ever so slowly getting some sand from here. It's being processed into, well, as previously mentioned, sand, and it's being shipped over here, and it's being used everywhere. It's being shipped with trains. You know, not ships, but trains. So everything, a lot of stuff is working. And I want to keep it that way. So your nuclear fuel processing working, no problems. I didn't have any problems. We're gonna cover the problems that we have at the moment. Yeah, other than that, I haven't seen the recycling in a long time. I didn't even see what's happening here. Looks like it's working fine. I'm not gonna go into details of that. On the right hand side here, the maintenance works fine. Anything to complain about? No, I can't. I really can't. I'm just thinking out loud what we were doing. Ah, yeah, this is the iron ore crushed. Why is this iron ore crushed here? That's because of the aluminium processing we get here. Whoa. I think I'm gonna have to maybe have a look at this because I was supposed to scale this up a bit. I'm gonna just have to do calculations if this is working as intended. I don't think it does. It's backlogging here, and that's a problem. Output is full. Yeah, this is what we're gonna be focusing on. We're gonna be expanding my settling tanks for getting rid of red mud, but that's a story for another time. Let's go and do... I wanted to do the population to see what they are happy about and not happy about. It looks like most of the stuff they're happy about. I don't know why computing is here. It just as working, and supply is low. And then we have the household items. I'm kind of hoping that they're gonna get that. Did they just get it? Not really. This biomass, I'm just thinking, what are we using again biomass for? I think it's just fermentation into the... not fermentation, we're turning it into compost. Yeah, turning it into compost. Beautiful, I love this game, such a good game. Here, this is full, everything is full, no issues here, loving it. Plastics. Plastics is something that I was focusing on, and I think it should be working a little bit better, but you can see here that we have a problem with ethanol. Oh yeah, this is the second thing we're going to be scaling up. We do have a little bit of a sugar production problem. That's why Oolykee built a brand spanking new greenhouse, which should have everything that it needs, but looks like the water is... water might be a challenge, so we might have to do something. Let's see the water over here. Here water is not a challenge, but you can see that it's balancing, going up and down. Do we have any statistics on water? Let's get 100 years. No, maximum, not really. 100 years would be what we are doing with water these days. Yeah, again, this is the reason why I want to build a nuclear reactor somewhere here. I would really like to have a source of water, everything coming from one place rather than multiple places. So yeah, just my 2 cents. Okay, I'm waiting for the first harvest of the sugarcane. This should resolve our sugar problem. So 2 things: settling tanks for the rocket production. You can see here that rockets are really not needed, so that means it gives us a lot of time to create aluminium and titanium and everything else that we need here for the rocket production. So it looks good here. What we're gonna tackle first? I'm thinking about plastics because they are in everything, and I would really like to have more plastics. So let's do from the end here, because this is the one that is waiting for products. That would be we need 24 ethanol in order to have these 2 plants working. Everything else seems to be working fine except 2 times 12 ethanol. That would be 24 ethanol. These 2 should have enough ethanol. Okay, I might be wrong then. I think I scaled this up, but let's see here. I think I only needed the sugar. I mean, this might have been resolved. That could be biomass. My bad. This needs to be like this. Good thing that I noticed. But yeah, so ethanol. We need 16, 16, and 16. That would be 58. No, 48. Maybe, yeah, 48. 16 times 3 is 48. And then 48 sugar. No, wait, stop. 2 times, we need 32 sugar, 32. So this is 16 and 16. That's 32. And then here we have 12 and 12 and 12. Okay, so looks like sugar should be resolved as soon as our first harvest is done, and it's done. Why is there rock in here? I might or might have not had Grandpa's old Koch medicine where I was doing this, but let's change this real quickly because this is a focus. Luckily we noticed this, but let there be light, I guess. Okay, next thing that we need the settling tanks to work, and let's see why isn't working. So we have Even these guys are waiting for Whoa, waiting for products. Why are you waiting for products? Not enough. Not enough of this. Okay, let's do settling tanks. No, we need to have enough of this. This is a fast one. This is a fast one. It's just I think this is empty. We just need more of this. Oh, you better be unloading this. Why are you not unloading? Unload it. There we go. Good boy. Unload the bauxite. Okay, next up, settling tanks. We have 3 times 36. We already did this before, right? 108? 108. Okay, so we need to process 108. Oh my god. That's a lot of these. That's at least 2 more. I'm gonna have to do some reshuffling around here, and all that without having a proper coast to build up. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna stop developing. Let me see if I have this coast development in mind. Oh, mining tower doesn't have any designation. Oh, my favorite. My favorite, playing with this iron mine, finishing up the iron mine. I love so going into these micromanagement details to get all of this. By the way, let's turn this on. There we go. I need to get all of these, but usually it's good. It's easy to recognize them by just following the... I think I'm gonna have to go here all the way. So let's do this, and I think... yeah, let's go with this. Let's go for these. Since I'm gonna go in here to get this, I think I'm gonna have to go like this. Oh, and I have these as well. They have entrance through here, so that's fine. Okay, going back to settling tanks, we need to make sure that we have enough brine here for the aluminium production. So this is seawater. Brine should not be a problem. I'm just gonna do quick calculations. 48 times 2, that's 96. 24, 24, 24, that's 70. Yeah, that's less. So yeah, I'm just gonna... This should be working fine. I'm just gonna build 2 new seawater pumping stations. Oh, they actually work from above here. Okay, that's actually great. Let's do it here and here. This is actually quite easy. This is level 2 pipes. No, we're gonna have level... Yeah, sure. Let's do properly. It's kind of hard to make a proper design here because this one needs to be level 3, and then this needs to go in the opposite direction. And then from here we're gonna need level this one and then level this one, and that's fine. This should be working fine. I just need to demolish these and build these, which like I said in previous thing, till not commenting on my videos, this is an insult. This is a slap in the face. But the situation is that I'm using a lot of Unity to build a lot of stuff. So yeah, thank you for that. But it's kind of... Look, this is not the same construction as the... this is not the same construction as Soviet Republic. Unfortunately, they have better construction mechanisms, but they have better construction mechanisms. Oh, what I'm gonna do here? Let's do this, but it's still kind of killing, or at least making me feel not so good by building with Unity, just because it's like feels like a quick build. But other than this, I'm using it. It's a game mechanic. It's not like if there was more difficult way of constructing, and I think there should be, this wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, anyway, let's continue on. Right, continuing on, we need to build enough settling tanks. I think I can build only 1 more at the moment, so let's see how that's gonna look. Look at this. Look at this pipe setup. Small pipe, big pipe. This obviously is wrong, but we're gonna be working on settling tanks now. So aluminium settling tank, and is this a right way? I have no idea. Wait. No, it's not. This is the right way, because the pipe goes to the right-hand side. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Let's build the conveyor over here. Okay, and conveyor going out. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because this conveyor now goes in this direction. This conveyor goes in this direction. There we go. And we have the Wesley pipes. The pipe. This would be this one here. Unfortunately, not like that. Here. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not how it goes. It goes in here. Brain goes in here. Oh, no. Pause. Again. What is this? Ah, this is acid. This is red mud. Fine. Let's do this then. This looks good. The first one was correct. And let's go in this direction here. And yoink. Okay, let's unpause this. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. Okay, now we're gonna have to do mathematics. Coffee time for me. Let's see what's with the mathematics here. We have chemical production here, 72. How much chemicals do we need? This can 72, 12 times 5 is 60. So we can have 6 of these settling tanks with this one. Oh, right. So we need red mud with acid. Okay, so how much stuff do you need to get in? This is the red mud is a top one. And how much do you need to deliver? Way much. So let's go and upgrade this pipe first. That's definitely going to be needed. And then upgrade this pipe and use Unity. So this is going to supply enough of red... Is it red mud? It's called red mud. Yeah, Glinica. I think it's in Croatian at least. Which is like glina is the clay. But I don't know if it's related, but... Well, it could be like because of the thickness of the stuff. Electricity. Hydrogen station is out of fuel. Okay, this I already am prepared for this. Again, it's gonna require a little bit more electricity. Let me just check my electricity here. Did this change? Oh, did I fix it? I don't know. It was working on 100%. Yeah, I don't think there was any problem with working this. I think it's kind of buggish, but I don't want to claim that. This one here, hydrogen disappeared. I will not build more hydrogen here. What I will do is assign another hydrogen truck to this one. Whoa. Ah, this is full of titanium. Ooh, how many titanium trucks are here? 3. This is actually not a bad thing. I do think I might need more of these. Ooh, 4, and you're not... What the hell is happening here? How can I have 4 trucks here and not delivering enough aluminium or bauxite? That is quite strange. I think I might need to stop doing... No, I'm just gonna finish building the line here, because what I need to do is start going into the crux of the materials. I need to go and start mining this. This below here needs to start going, and how I'm going to do that, you see that this goes all the way to the edge, and then I'm going to just start going, I wanted to say north, but I don't even know which side of the map this is. I'm going to start mining this area here, but we need to get to that point. I'm going to finish this as it is, and then I'm going to deal with that. This can go away. I don't think this is going to be needing to be done. Okay, let's see electronics too. What is the problem here? Okay, over here... Oh, it's probably all related to plastics. So I'm kind of hoping that the plastic issue will be resolved with the more ethanol production. But let's see. Let's see the... these guys. Are you working? Working. Okay. What about you? Sugar refineries. That's Oolykee's hometown. Županja has the last one standing in Croatia. Sugar refineries. Sugar refinery here, sugar refinery here. Looks like they're working. Are you guys working and working? Looks like they are working. So I'm kind of hoping that this plastic is going to recover. I'm just going to see the situation with plastic statistics in last 120 months. You can see incline and then slight decline, but we'll see after this ethanol now being produced if this is going to be enough. What I wanted to show you is something with oil, and I believe in the real world this will be the situation as well. So this is the last, let's say, maximum. This is our oil production, peaking oil, and then going down. This is, I don't even know what I'm using oil for these days, but well, there is some, like, ships are going on diesel. I have some diesel generators as backups. So let me see if you're actually a backup or you're running. No, they're just backups, just in case. But yeah, well, we can see where diesel goes these days. There we go. It goes in here to produce rubber. Well, even that can be done with even rubber can be done with ethanol. That means more sugar, and then ethanol, maybe. I mean, like, sugar, yeah. Well, alcohol is as good as resource as any to make. So, yeah, I'm thinking ethanol wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Am I using any dinosaur juice in the fertilizer production? I have ammonia. How do we get ammonia? I'm gonna see from here. Hydrogen, no. It's from sour water. Yeah, most of our ammonia comes from sour water, but looks like we don't have any other ways of producing it than sour water or hydrogen and ammonia. Sure. We have coal here, and coal is not looking good. These coal deliveries that we have here with the train. I mean, we do have enormous amount of, this is a coal train, enormous amount of coal that is being imported. This is full storage. I just built a switch here, and everything that was happening before, it's happening now. It's just that the minority of this coal goes, minority of coal being used is imported. Most of it is domestically produced, and now when this train delivers this coal, when it delivers it here, they're gonna stop using imported coal and they're gonna start using our own. Okay, sugar is low as well. I need to see the I don't want to see sugar consumption. Well, you know what, we can see that. Sugar consumption last 100 something months. Here we go, we had a dip. And yeah, that's because I think we started using more, producing plastics on the side. We started using more plastics, and that's what created this demand for sugar. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's an increase in population as well, but I think with the new sugar farm, well, it's not really a sugar farm, it's a new farm that is also producing sugar cane, and currently they're taking a lot of it because it's necessary. But look at this, they're still filling from the last harvest. There's 290. Should I be upgrading this? If I do this, then maybe the bigger trucks will be using this instead of small ones. This is small trucks coming to pickups for pickups. So yeah, we can do that. So this is definitely gonna speed up the extraction of the sugarcane. Yeah, this is the first harvest because you can see here that there's no fruits over here yet. So yeah. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. Sugarcane is being filled. Yeah, that's all perfectly fine. So sugar, plastics disappeared. That means that plastics disappear from this link. That means that plastics is going to disappear from the electronics too. Should disappear as well. Let me see here. What's happening here? Output is full. Oh, whoa. Output is full. That's a good problem to have. Let's see these guys. These guys are having problem with electronics 1. Why do you have a problem with electronics 1? Let's see. You are having a problem with copper. Why are you having a problem with copper? Copper conveyor is working. They seem to be working, but just wanted to see here. This is the scrap copper, and this is the... Ooh! We only have one of these, 192. How much can you consume here? That's a good question. This is more than 192. Oh yeah, I think we found another problem for us here. So let's talk about the copper. Copper production here. Sand is quite plentiful. I love to see that. I could build a conveyor belt and constantly supply sand from here, but no, it's fine. Copper deliveries. This is the 200 conveyor belt. This can process only just under 200, which is fine. We do have a lot of scrap copper that is substituting the production of copper ore or crushed copper ore crushed. And what is happening in the mills is 48. These four would be 192. This is 192. In these, that's 160, and 32, that's 192. And then these two are extra. This is another 100, almost 100 copper extra that is being required for these to operate fully. But you can see the conveyor belts are not complaining. So I think that we are getting more than 100 scrap copper, or around 100 scrap copper per day. So is this per day? August, July. No, this is per month. This is then divided by 30, I would say. This is monthly consumption. And is this daily consumption or per 20 minutes? No. This is for, I need it per 60 minutes. These are recipes per 60 minutes. 60 minutes. So they need 48 per 60 minutes, and this doesn't. This month is 60 minutes, right? Maybe no, it's not. We can't have 600 recycled copper. We will be running these only on recycled copper. Anyway, it's working. I can't do the math in my head for some reason now. What I wanted to say is that we need either crushed copper ore or scrap copper in the quantity of 6 times 48. That's 6 times 4, it's 24. And 6 times 8 is 48. That's 288. We already saw this number around here. 288 copper ore crushed or scrap ore is needed for this, and we are supplying only 192 crushed copper, and then rest of it might be coming from here then, because the conveyor belts are backlogged, they're full, so no issue there. Is there an issue with graphite? That's not a lot of graphite here. I would like this to be a little bit more plentiful, but how much graphite are you consuming? 3 times 6, 18 only. That's not a lot. Okay, anyway, it looks like this is now resolved, and I don't want to go into more details of this because I'm gonna just suck. So, next stop is the, probably, did they start dumping here? I think they started dumping here. I wanted to start and see if this is running fine. These guys are still waiting for products. That would be the crushed bauxite powder. So that means that we are not delivering enough bauxite. Why are you? Oh my god. Oh, 2 mines don't have designations to be mined. Let's see here. This is now almost full. Still it's not full. So what I'm gonna do now is go in between here. So let's take 2 of these, and I'm gonna do then layer of this just for the good measure that you get both of these worlds. And then aluminium. Oh, it's not aluminium, it's actually iron. Whoa, that's very interesting. Okay, where is the ore? I want it all, and I want it now. Listen, all the people, come get around. Okay, let's start with this, and then let's finish with this, and then I'm gonna go down. Oh yeah, look at this. We're nicely filling up another upper layer of this. What I can try to do is build this now. So dumping. Come on. Let's try like this, and let's see if they're gonna build it. This is gonna kind of speed up the delivery of the And I'm already having a problem here with this is not gonna be it's gonna be what it is. Okay, tree planter has no fuel. Okay, you seem like a non-problem, so I'm not gonna even address that. This is the thing now that we have. Let's see the rocket production, because this should be speeding up now. Whoop, rocket goes in space, another rocket is ready, another rocket is ready. Do we are more or less at half of this episode. Do we upgrade the space station then? Breeder reactors! Breeder reactors! We have a new thing. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. Why would you... Okay, so first of all, we need to start researching something else. Breeder reactors are here. Rocketry 2. Okay, this is a little bit... Oh, space probe. What is this? Co to jest? Asteroid boosters. Ah, man. Recycling Edict 5. Damn, man, so many stuff. Consumer electronics. This is definitely put strain on our production. But yeah, you know what? Let's go with easy. Let's go with easy one here, and let them deal with this first. We're gonna be focusing now on making sure that we have enough rockets. And actually, we don't even need more rockets. I need to see the breeder reactors. Nuclear. Oh my god. Okay, fast breeder reactor. Is this now heading towards us building? Are they this? Oh, they're not the same. You cannot upgrade them. You and me are not the same. Kinda. I mean, like it's a bigger one. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so this might be the one that actually is gonna go near the city. Fast breeder reactors, yes. Okay, they use water and core fuel. That is 284. Okay, so this is good to know. 384. That means that water system and power system will be the same. That's good to know. That means that but we gonna be producing. I'm thinking about. Oh my god, these are like this setup is not gonna be small. So wherever I'm gonna put it, I need to have enough space. I mean, anywhere is fine. Just close to the sea, it's probably better. And it needs to have the. I'm gonna be producing water. This is gonna be none of these cooling towers, because they waste water in the end, but we're gonna have desalination plants that's gonna be creating water. So, and I'm also probably gonna build the brine tanks, so we have brine production if we need it for something else, if we need to ship it with trucks. Oh, one thing I wanted to do is just build hydrogen. Come on, go away. Hydrogen. One more of these, just for a good measure, because I just use another one for distributing hydrogen. Storage is low supply of limestone. That needs to be addressed, because I think this train that is picking the limestone is... oh yeah, this line is, I think, dead line. And did I put here the dumping? No, I still didn't. And I still need to play with this. I need to dump it on a proper level, and then I have to put some grass on top of it and return this to original, you know, how it's supposed to be. But this is done. This is something that I'm going to be removing. There's no excavators, nothing is here. So all the limestone now comes from here. I'm just not going to remove the station yet, just because tracks are being used. I could remove it, but I don't see the point in doing it now. So this is the limestone train. That's at line 9. It would be cool, like in Soviet Republic, that it shows you where it goes. But yeah, I think I need to address this. That this will be needed. So let me just check the line 9 that everybody's talking about. So if I edit line in a line manager and trains 1, okay, so this is it. So I need to open a train designer with train design duplicated, yes. And I'm thinking about building this, and I'm pretty sure I will have to do this. So click. Pause. Did I have already train park here? I have a train. Cancel. I have a train. What if I put line 9 now? As soon as I clicked on it, it started going out. Please take a priority. Oh, by the way, iron. I didn't do anything. In the last episode, we had iron problems. I didn't do anything. It resolved itself. Oh, it didn't take priority. Okay, that's fine. You do you. Iron trains going there. Iron is looking very, very nice. Okay. Oh, low supply of iron ore. That's perfectly fine. We have iron ore over... Oh, wait, what? I think the station was paused here or something. Yeah, anyway, we have enough iron ore. This iron ore is running low, but this is because there's no more iron ore here. We do have still this hillside that I need to tap into. Just I want to take these resources from here. I want to remove this from the view. So yeah, that's what I want to do there. Anyway, limestone being resolved, iron ore being don't care. Electronics 2, it's still not being built. Let me see. Do we have any of them not working fully? And what is the problem? Let's see. This one is gonna finish soon. No, they have everything. This is the last one. This one should flag any issues. Oil pump has no resource to extract. Yay, no more dinosaur juice. Well, not really yay, but... the thing is that I don't have access. Well, I don't even know where the oil is. So, crude oil. I might not have any oil left. There was some on the beach here. I will just check this out. No oil here, so our vehicles are not busy. I can make them busy. So let's go and do this. I can return this. Is this oil still flowing? No. No oil in the pipes. Okay, that's one thing. Let's go for just double check if we have any oil. If not, I'm just gonna continue with imports. I thought there was an oil patch somewhere around here. No more oil. It would be cool if it showed us over here somewhere that we have, like on the side, how much oil is left on the map and stuff. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just, like I said, I was playing around with other games and I might have lost a little bit. It's just I have, my head is full of stuff, so take that as you wish, but don't be too harsh. So yeah, looks like there's no more dinosaur juice here, so you leave me no choice but to continue the imports of dinosaur juice. Let's see this one. This one is fully empty. Upgrade, hell no. I don't think we need more oil. I just need a oil. So if I unpause this, and this is gonna start mining more oil. This is 2100. I think, and this is half the speed. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna unpause the ship as well, so as soon as you get some oil, deliver it, and that's it. I think this is gonna be more than enough for us. I could start switching the vehicles to hydrogen, but here we go. Like I said, this is a problem. I will never address the breeder reactors. Never. You mark my words. Let's do this. No, they don't have access to this, no. The problem is if I start mining from this side, they're never gonna use this then. Maybe I'm gonna... Yeah, let's do this. Let's... Oh. Dumping. There we go. Go for it. And the second one... Oh, uranium again. Well, that was fast. What's uranium situation? It's even fuller, so I'm gonna go for more uranium here. More rock here. And then I'm gonna give you more rock, but also more uranium. So how much uranium is here? We are getting to kind of like halfway to the bottom of it, or third way left. Mine control tower, there's no available designations to be mined. Okay. Unfortunately, these things are a normality these days, so I have to address them as I need to deal with the demons as they escape. This looks like it's not properly done, so I'm gonna go one level down. I'm gonna go for all of these. And then on the side here, looks like we took everything. This is perfectly angled already. And then here... do I go for this one? Yeah, let's go for this one. This has a little bit of rock with it, but... And let's go for one layer more. Okay. And then we have some sand over here. Okay, and then in every direction here. No. I'm gonna level it off in this direction. Here, do I go left and right? I can go like this maybe. And here. There we go. I'll remove this one for the good measure. That's a little bit of work for them. Okay, breeder reactors, breeder reactors, breeder reactors, breeder reactors. So, what do we do with the spent MOX? We have one storage almost full. It's literally 10 spaces left, and the other one is only 24% full, and we can now start processing this. Okay, let's start. How much time we have? 20 minutes left, but that means we're not gonna finish it. But we have spent MOX, we have acid, we have glass, and then we have salt, and then we have blanket fuel. This is reprocessing unit, right? Okay. We get blanket fuel plus fission. What? Blanket fuel plus fission product. Fission product is just turned into, after 100 years, turned into a recyclable. So we into the non-radioactive fuel, or what's it called, or retired waste, and then you just scrap it. Fission products currently is 40% full. Notify me when, if under, no. If over 75%. So this is a reprocessing plant, and I'm just wondering if I can add the recipe here and then supply MOX over here, and then let's see what MOX gives us. MOX gives us fuel, blanket fuel. Okay, ooh, this is a new recipe as well. Ah, but it needs salt. Okay, so we can skip... Ooh, if we skip plutonium, then we give up on this, right? Reprocessed uranium. But we created that elsewhere. So this is, I think, what I need to do. Yeah, I need to probably adopt that recipe. So, and then I need to build the 8 enrichment plant over here. And then I don't know how many plants I'm gonna need for which type of fuel, because... yeah, then I'm not gonna be getting this reprocessed uranium. Wait, if I don't reprocess uranium, does it mean that... No. Some of these supply chain stuff here is gonna disappear. So this is the one where we're using the plutonium plus depleted uranium to get MOX rod. And oh my god, this is... I'm gonna explode. My head is gonna explode. I'm gonna explode as well. Well, I didn't. Anyway, so we need salt in here, right? So we're gonna need... this is not going to be a problem. Salt. We will need... Wait, here is the salt. But we're gonna need MOX deliveries as well. This is spent fuel. If I put... let's start making this. Electricity, nuclear, and then radioactive waste. Let's put this here. So this is the... let's say that this is gonna be spent MOX or MOX, and that this needs to be full. Okay, and then MOX is gonna be delivered here. So if I'm gonna be building... if I'm gonna be reprocessing everything into this blanket fuel, that means no more plutonium. How am I supposed to build nuclear weapons with this? And then there's this as well, core fuel spent. I think my priority should be to create the blanket fuel. What does blanket fuel do? That's it. Blanket fuel is used in a fast breeder reactor. Oh my god, okay. So I stop doing this and I start doing these two. That means no more plutonium, no more MOX. Ah, but I don't need MOX anymore. I'm just gonna process everything that I have MOX, and then only spent fuel is gonna go into this. Ooh, interesting. What happens to depleted uranium that I have all that does there? Oh, that's interesting. I would like to do more stuff with it. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna start producing blanket fuel. Blanket fuel, I'm gonna assume that's gonna go on this one here. This is a fission product that is being retired later. Okay, that needs to stay here. This is plutonium, but what if I select this? Let's do... You haven't... Do you have anything processing now? No. Let's do this. Set recipes. Yoink and yoink. And let's remove this recipe. So now... What are you... Where does what go now? So now you have output here. So that means that every output is the same now. Let me see the nuclear reprocessing plant. If I copy you, where's the copy button again? Copy. Okay. Yeah. Blanket fuel. Ooh, all the way to the right. That's a liquid? Nah. Really? Seriously? Okay. Sure. Let's do... Well, this is not a problem. Let's do just this. Actually, I'm gonna need a little bit more, but fine. Let's remove you. And the ore blocked, sorting plant, what I need. There's a lot of rock. They're delivering rock. I'm actually building a little bit of a something here. But this is all with the grass. That's a different story for different times. So this is being sorted, so this is not a problem. Reprocessing plant here. So you removed this. So seriously, this is in pipes? I would have never said that. Okay, my god. Dear Lord. Okay, you don't need to be removed, that's fine. So I'm gonna continue doing everything that is being done here. I'm just concerned that these guys here are now mixed. That they're mixed, that they're be putting out... Oh no! Oh, because they're only... Oh, yeah, because they're not producing this anymore. Do you have stuff? You have stuff. Okay, let's go back to the basics. So we are producing only... We are only producing the fission product. Sorry, the blanket fuel. Okay, and blanket fuel goes the... Oh. It's enriched then? Wait, whoa. What do I do with blanket fuel? Blanket fuel is used in a breeder reactor to create blanket fuel and it's enriching itself? Okay, this is gonna need... Okay, I think I'm gonna have to wrap my head around this, guys. This is gonna be more challenging than I expected. This nuclear energy here is giving me run for my life, but let's see if we can do it over here. So let's plan to build the fast breeder reactor. Water situation from there, that's fine. Let's just place it. Here we go. Oh my god, look at the inputs here. So what do you do now? You have 4 stages like I expected, and then we have the... Oh, the water situation needs to be done on this side. Is it being done on this side? I just wanted to make sure that... yeah, water is here, steam is in that direction, but that means we can do it like this. Let's just cancel this. If we put electricity, fast breeder reactor like this, water inputs, so water is being supplied from here, and even more water is being gained through the steam. But which side do I want to have of my country? Do I want the water to come from? Like, where is gonna... I'm thinking that this side should have the water, so people get the water first and the farms get the last. I'm not sure if having 2 different supplies, if that's a viable thing. This is titanium mining. Oh my god, guys, sorry about this, but these things need to be addressed as they... I need to deal with my monkeys as they escape. So we have titanium over here, go for it. We have titanium there, skip that part. We have titanium here. Can they go around? They can. Let's just go for this titanium, and this is also like this, and then this. Okay. Nuclear processing plant needs output. Oh, you got the stuff, the good stuff. Perfectly fine. You need output for this. So where am I storing this? Does this need to go directly to the reactor? That's gonna be fun if it is. Let me see if the tanks can store this. Storage tanks? No, unfortunately. Looks like this has to go to the reactor directly. Did I snooker myself with this? Output is full, and then... Yeah, maybe this needs to be connected directly to reactor. We'll see about that. I'm pretty sure if I just change the recipe, the existing recipes are going to disappear, but it doesn't matter. I'll deal with this. Okay, so if this needs to go directly in here, so that means that maybe, yeah, I wanted to say, but actually, yeah, a reactor doesn't have to be next to the water. Water just has to come from the system. We can put easily nuclear power plant around here. So the fuel, let's try that version as well. If I go to the electricity production, breeder reactor, and then fuel comes from here, we can just start supplying fuel in here. Something like this, and then it goes in here. And what are the red ones? This one, enrichment. Oh my god, what is this? This is breeder reactors enrich this, but they're just, are they creating? No, they're not creating. I need a breeder reactor just to do enrichment, and then enrichment is, so wait, blanket fuel into enrichment, and then enrichment into enriched into the, here we go. This is where it goes with the depleted uranium. So blanket fuel needs to be in a reactor, but does this reactor need to, because this confuses me here. This enriches this, but what does it use? Does it use electricity or something? Or does it use the other fuel? No, we cannot start this in any way. It needs to use just electricity. So just we're gonna use one fast breeder reactor. Oh my god, 1,500 of these. Well, actually we have everything that we need. But yeah, we're just gonna be using this to enrich. Does it need steam then? Does it need fuel? Does it need anything? Water? Like, what does it need? Why does this one need 24? Okay, I have no idea. Recipes. You cannot choose any other recipe. So yeah, this into this. I'm fine with this. And even if it's... And what if you put it off? Oh! Look at this. When you put it off, then this one uses water and the core fuel to create super steam. And then plus core fuel spent. Super steam, core fuel spent. And then after this, you see the water consumption here, but if you try to convert, if you have triple conversion, then it doesn't use water at all. Okay, I think we're gonna have to, but how do I get core fuel? How do I get core fuel? So let's see core fuel. Core fuel is only created in, no, it's not only. Chemical plant is enriched uranium. Oh. We can do plutonium as well. We can do blanket fuel, but we don't have blanket fuel. We can do core fuel spent, but we don't have that either. So we need to get this enriched uranium 20% plus salt to get core fuel. Okay. Or we can use the existing plutonium, but plutonium is being used as we create it, so that's out of the question. So we need, does this one give me enriched uranium 20%? No, we need enriched uranium, we need the enriched uranium 20%. How do we, oh my god. This is not gonna be, well, I think it's kind of obvious to everybody. This is not going to be handled in this episode. This is so complex. How do I get this? Enriched uranium 4% plus this into enriched uranium 20%. Am I making this somewhere? Because these enrichment plants, oh my god, that's gonna be more enriched. Oh wait, what? Blanket fuel enriched. Ooh, oh my god. This is gonna be so interesting. Enriched uranium 4%. I think this is a new recipe as well, because I don't think we were producing this at all. We have only enriched uranium 4%, and then now we have the enriched uranium 20%, but we don't have the blanket fuel. What we have this, we need to get enriched uranium But yeah, so what I need to do here, you see this enriched uranium, I'm definitely going to have to build one more. That's only for running the existing reactors. And the breeder reactor cannot act like these, right? So nuclear reactor 2 is not the breeder reactor, so you cannot use the same stuff in there. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna need to build a breeder reactor for conversion of the fuel, and then another breeder reactor for actually using the core fuel. I see a lot of radiation in my future. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna work out for me. This simply, we're gonna have to here 48. Super pressure. Super pressure. Is this a new thing as well? Nuclear energy, general electricity. No. This is new. I think this is the new one. 18 from 48. This is gonna be super steam. Yeah, this is gonna be gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. So thermal storage, boiler, and fast breeder reactor. Fast breeder reactor is the only one who's creating a lot of this super steam, and this is gonna create a lot of power. But this is no. I'm gonna have to think about this, guys. This is not going to be so easy. Initially, it doesn't. It really. Oh, it actually does. I was thinking like, oh, it doesn't need to be close to the sea, but I think it does. I'm thinking of separating this glass production to create a glass. This one to create it elsewhere, so we can reprocess nuclear material somewhere else, just not to meddle with the glass production here. And what do we do with the existing stuff? Well, as long as we don't have any radioactive materials on the conveyor belt, it's fine, but this one literally stopped working, so yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink that. Let's deal with the issues that we have. This one, this is the bauxite. My bad, sorry about that. Excavate. Oh, we excavated everything that we wanted to. So this one needs to be... Well, do I want it like this? Yeah, sure. Let's do this. All the way to the bottom. Actually, I missed one. So let's go one more time, like this. And then from here, let's do this. Let's do like this and see how it goes in that direction. Okay, nuclear processing needs transport to blanket fuel. Transport to output, yeah, this is definitely, I'm gonna be tackling this problem now. Okay, I'm gonna end this one. This is a little bit shorter than usual, just a few minutes, but it's just a catch-up. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next. Bye.